Malaysia has diversity in landscapes, culture, and activities. From walking around UNESCO-listed historical marvels to exploring 130 million-year-old jungle, you'll always have plenty of places to visit in Malaysia. It is also a rapidly changing nation, capitalizing on the natural resources the land has provided with little consideration for the consequences. Environmentalists often point to Malaysia as a much-denounced example of deforestation and the impacts that come with it. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking into the top 10 beautiful places in Malaysia. Before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like this video if you like. Number 10. Sipadan Island, the only oceanic island in Malaysia, located in the state of Sabah, one of the top diving destinations in the world. The island stands at about 600 meters above the ocean floor. It is a great place to visit for marine enthusiasts and divers because there is so much beauty in and around the water. Restrictions have been put in place to sustain the balance in the ecosystem, so you will only be allowed day visits. Number 9. Danum Valley, located in Sabah, one of the world's most complex ecosystems. If you want to have an amazing jungle experience, the best place to visit would be Danum Valley. The conservation area is located deep inside the 130 million-year-old lowland forest. It has a good divergence of plants and animals, scattered over about 438 square kilometers of land. The area is purely wildlife and plant life, as there is a lack of any human settlement, so this makes the experience and environment even purer. The forest is very lush, and you can partake in jungle treks with an experienced guide, or even go for a night safari. Number 8. Redang Island, a truly idyllic cluster of islands in beautiful Malaysia. Located along the east coast of Malaysia. With the crystal clear waters, the islands sit within protected waters, so their beauty is maintained at a premium. It has recently become a great spot for some scuba diving as well as tourist activities. The waters are usually too rough for boats to move on during those times, so it's best to call ahead and do a bit of research on the best time to visit Malaysia. Number 7. Pangkor Island, one of the most beautiful places to visit in Malaysia. A tiny island just off the Malay Peninsula with wide, sweeping beaches that match Langkawi is only accessible by ferry from the connecting town of Lumut. Lumut is approximately 3 hours north of Kuala Lumpur by road, and for those wishing to stick to the tracks, then Ipoh will sate your train station needs. Number 6. Tioman Island, located in Pahang, one of the most beautiful islands to visit since the 1970s, and it has retained its beauty up till now. It is located just off the east coast in the South China Sea, and it is a great place to visit in Malaysia. It has some stunning beaches, a rich and dense rainforest, and an expanse of wildlife. Some of the activities you can partake in at Pulau Tioman include scuba diving, snorkeling, taking strolls through the jungle, touring the island on motorbikes. Number 5. Malacca, the historical state of Malaysia, rich with heritage buildings. If you are looking for a city that is richly endowed with history and culture, then Malacca City is a great choice. For hundreds of years, Malacca was one of the most strategically significant towns on the Malay Peninsula, switching hands between the Portuguese, Dutch and British amongst others during that time as they fought for control of this key trading post. Fast forward to modern-day Malacca and you get the impression the place hasn't changed much. Many of the streets are one-way, winding and cramped, while the rickety buildings are pokey and ooze historical character. Number 4. The Petronas Tower, located in Kuala Lumpur, one of the most famous landmarks in Malaysia. Amongst the hustle and bustle of Malaysia's chaotic capital, beauty presents itself in an unexpected form. If you hang around the base of the Petronas Towers between sunset and moonrise, the world's tallest twin buildings undergo a magical transformation as day turns to night, and the office lights, lift shafts, and aircraft warning lights illuminate the 88 stories in a halogen-fueled twilight haze. Number 3. Georgetown, Penang, one of the best places to explore in Malaysia. Penang is usually featured on the list of top places to visit in Malaysia, and it is quite obvious why. Penang lies in the northwest of Malaysia, and it is a gem of a city. The state is named after the Penang tree, and it is home to the fascinating city of Georgetown. The town is rich in culture and art, which is evident as you stroll through the streets and see the street art that lines up along the paths. It has a beautiful history as well, with temples like Kek Lok Si displaying the rich cultural history of Malaysia. Number 2. Cameron Highlands, some of the most beautiful landscapes to explore in Malaysia. This is easily one of the most beautiful places to visit in Malaysia. Visitors are attracted to this enchanting region of Pahang to experience the novelty and the respite of a cooler tropical highland climate, where temperatures are often in the low 20s. The rolling hills are populated by tea plantations and flower nurseries, making the area the leading producer of tea and flowers in Malaysia. It's wise to check the weather in the monsoon season and call ahead or ask your transport operator before traveling, as the heavy rainfall can lead to landslides which have an inconvenient tendency of blocking many of the roads. Number 1. Langkawi, a stunning archipelago which is one of the best places to visit in Malaysia. Without a doubt, one of the best places to visit in Malaysia is the stunning archipelago known as Langkawi. It is situated in Kedah, which is on the west coast of Malaysia, and it is Malaysia's northernmost archipelago. This duty-free haven is Malaysia's northernmost archipelago, 30 kilometers off the mainland, and easily accessible by ferry and air from Thailand or Malaysia. Honeymooners and backpackers alike are all catered for. Swathes of magazine-perfect beaches invite lazy cocktail sipping afternoons. You have the option to go to the first station and back again, or continue up to the loftier second station. From there you can take a stroll across the skybridge, head up to elevated viewing platforms, or simply watch the clouds roll in and over the slopes at amazing speed. Here is the end of video. You can share your top 10 place in Malaysia down below. Comment, like this video, and please subscribe to watch other interesting video. Thanks.